Hello and welcome back to Snowrunner. I'm MJ Haggis and we're in Sliprock Peaks. Now, it's a bit of a recap for me too, as well as for yourselves. I am just back off my holidays, my vacation, so I'm 2 weeks behind with everything. So I've forgotten lots probably, but we'll find out. Now, we are in the Kikimore, loaded up, ready to go to drop these off down the bottom left corner of the map, which I'm going to show you in a sec. But I did use the BHF Antarctic, and the trailer that I had dumped over on the, just up on the left hand side here, I had left it over here. I've taken it over because that's a 4-slot trailer and we need to get large pipes. So I'm going to give it a go with large pipes, or a large pipe, on that trailer right there if you can see it. It might be a complete disaster because it's quite high up, but I've been informed that maybe putting the other axle down will help its stability, but it is going to be in the back of the BHF and that will hopefully hold it quite steady as well. But we'll worry about that later. We've got to get this lot dropped off first of all, and I had briefly considered double stacking the second big or large pipe on the back of this trailer, but then I dismissed that because I'm, like I say, I'm just back off my holidays, I'm a bit rusty, so that'll almost guaranteed to be going wrong quite quickly. So we're going to get underway. Route-wise, back in the map, route-wise we're going to go back up the hill, which again is probably wise not to double stack anything because that'll end up falling off. And then we're going to head past the little scout fuel trailer and I'm going to use that to top up the Kikimore. Then we're going to head south, take this right hand or left hand as we're looking at it, go all the way down and get them dropped off down here. That is the plan. So, less talking, more driving, let's get them up and out. Okay. I'm going to be so bad at this probably. Doesn't take long to get rusty when you haven't played it for a couple of weeks, as we're about to find out. Now, I had considered taking this Kikimore into the fuel station to get refueled, but seeing as we've got the fuel at the top of the hill, we'll use that, and we do have the roof rack, so we're not going to be hopefully too desperate for fuel after this. Cross here. I don't know what that was from. Anyway, I'll have to suck up any damage. Yep, we go. Oh yes. That's a lot cleaner now that that trailer's gone. All the ground textures have reset. Hopefully we'll manage to get them reset. Once that scout fuel trailer up the top of this hill has been emptied, I'll take it back down to the trailer store, get that returned. Then it's just a service trailer that's up there, and I might move that to a different location if I remember, and that'll hopefully reset all the ground textures up there if they are still glitching out. I have no idea if there's been an update for this game while I've been away, but I'm going to suspect that there hasn't, unfortunately. I'd love to be wrong on that aspect. Yep, we go. Okay, so far so good. Now, just as we're driving along, I'm going to be no speedy up, no jump cuts for this, since it's a new kind of load and I need to get back into it. So we'll just keep the recording going as normal. And that will give me a chance just to blether about my wee holiday. I had a great time abroad. Oh, oh, keep going, come on, Kikimore. In between, try not to crash. Oh, keep going, keep it going. There we go. That's nice. Yeah, and a lovely trip around Florida. Obviously this is going to be completely irrelevant to people who are watching this in the future, but you know, it's relevant now. I have posted a couple of little videos on my Discord server for those interested, completely unrelated to Snowrunner. But one did involve going around the Daytona Raceway in the NASCAR at 180 miles per hour. That was quite an experience, to say the least. I had no idea. I mean, you see him going around the banking and you go, yeah, he's just got his foot to the floor. But having now experienced it, and that's not full speed, that was a slightly restricted car, being only 180 miles an hour, is how much G-force are pushing you sideways as opposed to just down into the seat. It was very surprising. You feel your neck muscles getting pushed off to the side and you're trying to counter it and look where you're going as a driver. But that was just an amazing experience. And the other one that I posted was the launch of SpaceX doing our 22 satellites there. I think it was on the 19th of September. So I was sat on the beach at 1:45 when they went off. That was totally unexpected. Didn't know there was going to be a SpaceX launch. And I'd happened to be at the Kennedy Space Center that afternoon, and that's when I found out about it. So I loitered for the whole day. Well worth it. So that was a couple of excellent, unexpected experiences. And then I did travel around quite a bit. Covered about just shy of 1,500 miles in that 2 weeks. So we drove about a wee bit. Oh, graphical glitch is still there. I guess there was no fix. I don't know why it would take so long for Saber Interactive to get that fixed. Refuel. I'm going to try and remember all the buttons here. Oh yeah, it's a bigger one. That's even better. Right, let's go all the way to the brim. 200 left. Excellent. Might need it. Let's keep going. This is quite slow through the snow as I recall, and it probably be wise to set a little waypoint for the right hand junction. I might miss it, but I know it's not coming up anytime soon, so we'll just continue at the moment. I'll not bore you with much more of my holiday stuff other than I got back today, flew back from Miami into London, and then a connecting flight from London back to Edinburgh, and then obviously I had to get back home from Edinburgh. That wasn't too much of a problem, but it's Storm Agnes has landed in Britain, and that's causing a bit of chaos. I'm glad I didn't get delayed in London or diverted anywhere else. That would have caused me a bit of chaos, so I'm straight back. And I thought, crikey, I haven't got a video coming out, so straight on it. That's how much of a priority you guys are, and I'm happy to oblige. Oh, here we go. Past that's better. Get this a little bit better square on. Up the hill we go. I'm kind of pleased that season 11 has not dropped. I was beginning to think it's going to come out, but again, having not been looking at the PTS stuff, I don't know any timescales. I'm going to have to look at the map. I think it's just down this hill, is it not? Before I commit, I know it's a little bit further on, but where is it? Map. It's there. Yeah, that's about right. It's all coming back to me. I probably would have missed that, to be honest. Right, okay. Follow this. I'll maybe do a wee... Well, we're going to be taking the VHF in the next trip with a large pipe, so I'll probably maybe do a speeded up version of that one, just to move things along a bit. You try and get some more videos recorded ASAP. What else has been mentioned? I've been trying to keep up with the comments while I was away, which is actually harder than I thought it was going to be with using my data and Wi-Fi of hotels, especially when the hotel wouldn't let me connect. So I kind of lost touch of the last few days. Looks like, going by some of the comments, it might be cheaper if I'm doing repairs back at the garage. I could just bite the bullet and pay the 2,500 cash to get some of the trucks repaired. And that would be cheaper than using an add-on like or a trailer and doing it with the individual components. So that could be something I need to look into. I just need to get a truck that's suitably damaged back and trying that out. My thought behind that was you put the 2,500 cash for repair was only for the body work and not the wheels, suspension, engine, etc. But I could be completely wrong about that, and that's likely to be the case, which would be good because then 2,500 to repair the whole truck and the body work is much more financially sensible. I'm going up here and down the other side. Come on. Surprised it's not showing us snow since we're climbing up into the mountains. Kikimore's making light work of this, I'm pleased to say. I thought this was going to be quite a slow trip down, to be honest. It might well have been had I been in the Tega, or... Yeah, I wouldn't have used anything smaller than the Tega for this, not with this trailer, not with this load. I really hope I am still going the right way. Stop the wheels from spinning, save a bit of fuel, I think. I'll probably end up having to get the Kikimore back in my own time, because I don't really want to be left with two trucks back down this corner of the map again. And I haven't had a chance to refresh my memory on what all the contracts and tasks were left and what was involved in them. So I think getting them back towards the garage or that trailer store we've just come from would be the wise idea. And down we go. Oh, how I've missed playing this game. I have seen a couple of little mentions of the next iteration of this, which is Expeditions? Snowrunner? Something of that nature, and that looks very interesting. I'll be keen to see more footage or gameplay or anything that the developers are willing to put out at this early stage. I'm pretty sure if you're watching this and you play this game, you're going to be interested in that yourselves. Okay, I'm going to cut the corner in here, I think. Right. Surprisingly, no incident. But then that's down to the Kikimore, not down to my driving. Let's get rid of this lot. 2 small pipes and 2 service spare parts. Done. Right. Let's go and get this guy out the way. I'll end up using the BHF Antarctic to pull this guy back to the north. Exactly the same as I did before. Park him here, leave enough room for the other one to get past. Right, we've still got 370 litres of fuel, that's not bad. Right, engine is off, let's put the handbrake on so it doesn't roll away. And we'll go back to the BHF. Okay, so this is a trailer and this is the axle that could help prevent some of the tippy overside if I put that down. So we'll give that a go. Let's load it up first. Oh yeah. Oh, have I got a crane? I do not have a crane. Okay, auto load. Yeah, step doesn't have a crane. Would never lift that anyway. Okay. Right, let's close that. Start the engine. Is it this one? Trailer controls, yeah, it must be number 4. Lower the axle, Q and E. That's raising. Oh, maybe right, okay, that's it raised. I'd already lowered it. I was testing it out. I wasn't sure if the middle axle of the two would raise when that one goes down. Doesn't seem to make much sense if that was the case, but all 3 are now lowered. Although, looking at it, it's still not as low as the rear 2. Hopefully that will help with stability all the same. We'll give it a go. Right, we'll close that, escape. We are loaded. We need fuel. Okay, we'll top up with fuel at the actual garage with this guy. We do have a roof rack with, that looks like maybe at least 80 litres on it though. Maybe I will just top up. I'll not take the risk of going without, and I'll leave the 200 in the scout fuel trail at the top of the hill just for the return emergencies. So far that trailer hasn't given me any scares, but we're at early stage yet. How much is this going to cost? Oh, 1,460. Okay, we've got the money, I think. Oh no. Oh, we're very low on money. But we can't afford it. I think I said I was going to take the BHF back to the trailer store for repairs. The suspension's not massively damaged. I hope not to add to that. Easy over the bridge, keep left. Hopefully that trailer's not going to do anything silly. So he's on the bridge, good. Oh, I'm stuck. And it goes. Oh, off the tree. Totally missed my route there. I was trying to watch the trailer to see if he was going to be a little more inclined to tip over, but he seems so far so good. Maybe that was a good bit of advice. If you've got a heavy load, stick that third axle down. Where are we going? Oh, I'm going way off track. Back it up. Okay, that's good. I'm more nervous than usual because I know how tippy it can be, plus because I haven't played for a couple of weeks, I'm probably going to be a little bit more inclined to go where I shouldn't be, as you've just seen. But I want to keep an eye on the trailer and the truck. What are we doing back there? Well, so far the pipe seems quite happy on that high trailer. Which is a good thing, because then that saves me having to buy or do anything with another trailer from the store. I'll just hang on to this pog trailer a bit longer. Where's the road going? Over there. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, don't go over there. That's it. Up there again. Right, let's focus on the road. The trailer seems to be behaving itself. Oh, that's quite steep though. Come on. Definitely feels heavy on the trailer because it's pulling the back end over, as in for this corner here it's pulling over to the right. You can feel it trying to straighten up the whole truck and trailer, but it's not too bad. I say just now, if I can get up this way without any shenanigans, then I'll be fine for the rest of the journey. He says, holding his breath, crossing every finger. Here we go, on, come on. I can't actually remember my proper reason for doing this contract. I think it was just to make some cash because we are so skint. Okay, looking good. One last steep bit. Go on, ooh, go on, up you get. Those massive tires make this a whole lot easier. Again, because this is a mod Antarctic, it's such a more usable truck than the vanilla one. Don't pull me over that way too far. Oh yeah. I think we're good. Looked a wee bit dodgy there, but if I can do that, I can do the rest of this. So I think it would be time for, especially with that glitchy stuff, I'll do a jump cut to the drop-off point, and because I have got to do two of them, it'll be a jump cut probably back to the trailer store and again back to the drop-off just to get this moved on. Plus I need to get this edited and all the rest of it and uploaded for you guys so it comes out at a fairly normal time. So, as you can see, things are going well, so I'll see you at the drop-off point. Back in a sec. Well, this has gone remarkably well for the second time. VHF and trailer actually did really well. As you saw from the beginning, there was nothing really quite scary about it. The trailer kind of did exactly how you'd hoped it would, and no really tipping over. I don't know if it's down to the attachment at the back of the BHF as opposed to maybe the back of the Kikimor. Don't know. But with that axle down, I'm happy. So let's get rid of this first one. Like so. Right, one large pipe to go. So what I'll do is another jump cut. I'm going to get both the BHF and the Kikimor back to the trailer store pickup point area. Not going to be very exciting. If the towing of this is not going particularly well, I'll just drop the Kikimor off and do it separately. I did not want that tree. I want that. Turn his engine on. There we go. How's that looking back there? Nice road train. Only when you get to the corners that becomes a problem, but on these long straights, should be absolutely fine. So what I'll do is I will do a jump cut. I'll keep it recording as I always do in case something goes horribly wrong, so you can watch and laugh at me, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. But otherwise, I'll see you at the pickup point. Welcome back, and the glitching landscape. Right. Okay, I did drop the Kikimor up the top of the hill by that service trailer, but I brought them back down individually. The Kikimor's parked around the corner. Not too sure what we're going to do with him just yet, but I thought the Antarctic, he's good up in the snow. We'll just use him again with this trailer just to make sure it wasn't a fluke the first time. So let's get loaded up. That's what we're after. Auto load for 150. Right, and away we go once more. Again, I'll probably just do a jump cut on the basis that it all goes according to plan. It's not exactly worth seeing it twice if you've just seen it. It all seems to be going rather well, which is a big surprise on its own. But there's a Kikimor. I haven't refueled him yet. He may end up going back into that fuel station for some more, although that trailer does carry 500 litres of its own, so I'm not overly stressed about getting it refueled. I'm going to use the scout fuel trailer up the top of this hill to top up the BHF Antarctic, and then that's it used up, ready for going back to the trailer store. That's what I'm thinking we'll do. Seems like a good plan in my head, and I'm not sure how often we're going to be up this hill again. But if we do need to get another trailer, then we just will do. That's just the way you play it, or how I'm playing this new game plus. If I need to buy a trailer, then so be it. Let's try and take a better angle this time round. I'll keep you with me to the top of the hill, and then you know I've kind of made it through the worst part. That first little corner, just back there below that tree where the ground tilts away, it's a nasty camber, and that's the bit I kind of thought would be the worst part for the likelihood of this large pipe falling off. But that's twice I've made it past without too much drama, so I'm kind of pleased with that. And if it does fall off, I'm kind of knackered. We were okay the first time round because we had the Kikimor to come back this way with his crane. He could have lifted the large pipe back onto this trailer, but not now. We are without a crane, so let's hope, as far as I'm concerned, nothing bad happens. Don't need it. Want to get this contract completed and get some money. Up we go. Come on, little, I say little, this, come on, massive Antarctic. I had considered using the Kikimor, but the BHF, just with its snow background, I thought, we'll just use them again. And it's a second test of this trailer, which I'm more than happy to do. Come on. Camera just belies how steep that really is. Come on. Get back on the road, maybe that'll be a bit easier. If I had a different load bed on the back instead of the saddle to put weight onto the back axles, I'd probably be doing a whole lot better. But, you know, you just got to work with the tools you're given, and that's what we've got. Come on. This is super, super... I mean, look at the angle of that. The guy's virtually lying down in the cab. Come on. Please. Almost there for the steep parts. Now this being the third time, well actually the sixth, oh no, it would be the fifth time over I've got to come back again. It's probably going to turn this route into quite a muddy mess. But once I've got rid of the pipe, the return journey will be absolutely fine. There we go. Last little steep bit. Come on, get up into this sunny part. That'll be so much more pleasant. Come on, you're not going to stall out there. No way. Come on. It does actually seem like the wheels, the leading axle of that trailer does seem to catch the ground just at the point where it would probably have been tipping over before. So I'm really pleased at its stability now. So that's a shout out to Gareth for telling me to put that axle down. Good call, Gareth. That's not to say you won't ever tip it over, but it's definitely better than it was. The last little hill down before I do the jump cut to the end. And that just, before I do the jump cut, I just want to say any new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing. I haven't checked the names yet. And once I've been through all my emails, in the next episode, if there's anybody new that I can give a shout out to, then I will do so in the next episode, which I'm very pleased about. So yeah, once again, thank you all new subscribers. Huge appreciation for that. Right, last top up with fuel. Fuel 200 to me, there we go, 288 plus the roof rack. We should be fine. So I'll see you at the drop off point. One last jump cut. And here we are for the third time. No problems for the BHF. I am very pleased to report. Here we go. And let's get our money. That's probably the furthest it's leaned over that trailer there. Right, bye bye large pipe. Yes, yes. So that was big changes on the way, and it says that was a pretty serious haul you agreed to. That's a pretty serious paycheck you got out of it too, or out of it. Good deal. 25,000, nice, and 2,500 XP. Thank you very much. Let's move out of there. I think we've activated that one there. But what we'll do is I am going to call that episode right there. Engine off, handbrake on. And I'll figure out for the next episode what we're going to do, whether it's get this guy back towards the trailer store or garage. I'll think about that. But Thank you so much for watching. It is massively appreciated, and you'll see me again soon. Bye for now.